Hey guys, this is Cameron here, coach of Manaphy City, bringing you my matchup or my team for week 1 of ISL Season 2 versus TIE Fighter 23 and the Atlanta Braviaries. So, here I have his team up for you. His team is Mega Gardevoir, Skarmory, Serperior, Crocodile, Haxorus, Rotom Heat, Hitmonlee, Gastrodon, Frostlass, Muck, Milk Tank, and Frogadier. So, for this first week, one of the main team building points I found was I really needed to not give Mega Gardevoir many chances to be in and force me to switch. So, and at the same time, I needed to be able to check things like Superior and his other threatening things. So, I decided to go with um, a Spadef Mega Altaria with Roost, Heal Bell, Hyper Voice, Fire Blast. Um, Roost is for the recovery, Heal Bell is just for the utility that it brings, Hyper Voice is for powerful stab, and Fire Blast is to hit the things like Skarmory that will want to switch in thinking I'm a Dragon Dance variant at first. Not the whole time, but at first. So, and this set basically checks Superior, and that's its best job. Um, Checking Superior, things like Crocodile locked into knockoff. Um, it just helps me check some of his other threats than Gardevoir, because yeah, Gardevoir, I'm gonna need to. It's gonna punch holes in my team unless I'm careful. So I'm gonna have to make doubles, make some plays to switch around. So yeah, that's its main purpose, checking those things. Next up, I decided a Scarfed Landorus made a lot of sense this week because it can deal a lot of damage to Gardevoir, um, and it just the being able to outspeed things and the high attacks that it has really helps this game. It's not going to be faster than a Scarf Crocodile or Haxorus or Rotom Heat, but it can still do things well. Like it can, if it's in on Rotom Heat and a Rotom Heat's not scarfed or locked into an electric move, then it can revenge kill it. I decided on Earthquake for the powerful stab. It's a lot of his team pretty hard. U-turn, momentum. I mean, that's the main thing Landers brings to a team. Stone Edge just to hit things like Rotom Heat. Um, Skarmory in a pinch. I'm hoping that a U-turn on Skarmory, and I actually know what I'm doing. And then explosions there, just in case I need it at the end, because I didn't really need the knockoff coverage. Guess it could be nice to run knockoff for not getting rid of Skarmory's item, um, especially if it's helmet, so I don't U-turn on it over and over again. But we'll see. So I decided on explosion, just to deal a lot of damage to things like Gastrodon if they're sitting there, not getting beat by anything. So, next up, I decided to bring Manaphy, the mascot pick, so Manaphy City. Um, just a leftovers variant with 3 attacks tail blow and enough speed to outspeed a modest, which, what was I outspeeding? I think a Rotom Heat. Um, actually, 1 second. I'm gonna check Mega Gardevoir's speed really quick. I think it's gonna be faster no matter what, but Mega Gardevoir, nope, Gardevoir. Base 100. So I should probably run max speed then. Um, yeah, I'm actually gonna change this really quick. Well, no, I wanted that HP investment too, to take hits better from things like Crocodile in case it's scarfed. So this is meant to outspeed Rotom Heat. It's not gonna outspeed Gardevoir, but I've got things on my team built to outspeed Gardevoir like Landorus and up. So and then Scald is there just because it's a great move. Getting burns is kind of ridiculous at the percentage that Scald gets burns. Ice Beam is good coverage against his team for things like Superior. And then Energy Ball hits things like Gastrodon, which Superior and Gastrodon are the 2 things that Scald doesn't hit very hard. So, those were the reasons I decided on those moves. Next up, I have Infernape, which is a Life Orb Iron Fist variant. Very good revenge killer this week. Things like Fire Blast Close Combat. Fire Blast Close Combat, but on their own, are very good coverage against this team. But with the added, so then I added Mach Punch. Things like Gastrodon will switch in fairly well, but I've got three things on my team that deal with Gastrodon well, and one that deals with it especially well. So it's gonna kind of be shut down by Seismitoads. So this set is more to deal with Gardevoir and just help me come in and revenge kill things that I'm gonna have a hard time revenge killing. Um, like Gardevoir and Superior, possibly if it's Mach Punch range. So this is made to outspeed a timid Gardevoir. I think. I hope I didn't do that math wrong. No, wait. 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do this again. Gardevoir, no. Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, and then a Timid Nature, 252. 328, no, so that was a mistake. I'm glad I caught that. So it's at 328. And my Infernape right now is at 323. So let's put this up to 329. So let's go 330. Invest the rest of this in special attack. Okay, so there we go. This is made to outspeed a timid Gardevoir. And hit it with a gunk shot. Hopefully I don't miss. But that's another way for me to revenge Gardevoir. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that hopefully Gardevoir is not getting a ton of chances to come in and pick up a kill. I'm gonna have to play it well. I'm gonna have to keep momentum and make some doubles to avoid it, but that's the whole point of Pokemon. You gotta outplay your opponent. So, and things can take a hit. So, hopefully, we will be able to play around that. So, next up is Seismitoad with the leftovers Water Absorb. This switches into Gastrodon very easily, and it's got Grass Knot on it just for that. It's a sassy nature, mixed defenses. I just ran some calcs, and this was what I came upon to help me check things. Help me check his lower tier threats like Haxorus, Gastrodon, Crocodile, Rotom Heat. So all those things get checked fairly well by Seismitoad, along with Frostlass, Hitmonlee. It can check decently. Hitmonlee can be scary for my team if it's unburdened with Poison Jab to hit Altaria. But then things like Landorus will help with Intimidate, so I can check it decently well. Yeah, I just think this set's very good for me this week, and Poison Jab, again, is so that he can't switch Gardevoir in on this, or he can't try and set up a Calm Mind or a sub on Seismitoad. So that's the set that I chose for Seismitoad this week. And then next up I've got Hoopa, which I chose to run Choice Scarf Modest because Choice Scarf Modest outspeeds Superior by a point if I didn't mess up my math. So this thing is going to hit hard and it's going to be faster than his team. What I need to be careful of with this is it's very nice because it can take a hit from Gardevoir and it can kill it off with a Shadow Ball, but it can also easily get Pursuit Trapped by his Crocodile. So I'm probably gonna, with it, if I'm in, I'm probably gonna predict Crocodile and go for Focus Blast, or double predicting Crocodile into something like Manaphy, Seismitoad, Infernape, you know. So we'll see. This Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Focus Blast gives me very good coverage on his team, and then Psychic's there as well, just for the powerful stab. I mean, if it's late game and nothing resists Psychic, then, but he has Crocodile, Skarmory, Gardevoir, things that resist Psychic, so Shadow Ball is probably going to be my more spammable move once Crocodile's out of the way. And Energy Ball is just there to hit Gastrodon, Focus Blast is there to hit Krook, and Milk Tank, because those can be a switch-ins to Shadow Ball. So, yeah, there's my thought process for my week 1 match, and that's my team. So, I guess I'll see you at my next video.